Guys, do me a favor and buckle up for this conversation because it is one that we really need to have, okay? But in the land of the WTF is going on, in the land of send the asteroid, in the land of why are we living in so much of a clown world today, in the land of Thanos, come back here. Here's the Infinity Gauntlet. Snap to reset this shit. We have here today a dissection of what I will think will be the most important as well as detrimental changes to the modern dating marketplace today going into the future. Y'all thought that the growth of social media apps and dating apps, as well as the growth of Corn, the ease of access of Corn has done a number on the modern dating structure today, then y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Exhibit A, influencer makes an AI girlfriend version of herself, rakes in more than $70,000 in 1 week. 23-year-old influencer Karen Majory has over 1.8 million followers on Snapchat. Connecting with that many people may prove to be difficult, so she came up with a way to connect with her followers, especially the lonely ones, y'all simps out there, that makes money off of them at the same time. Pay attention. Marjorie created an AI chatbot designed to be an AI girlfriend, one that her followers would pay $1 per minute to engage with. Thousands of hours were spent getting Karen AI to sound like her and mimic her personality. During a beta test of AI Girlfriend, Marjorie says she's made more than $70,000 in 1 week. Let me tell you guys something. I used to work in tech and product for a technology company, and we would beta test things. And beta testing is essentially creating the actual product behind scenes and then trying out that product, usually on a test market, right? A confined amount of people to actually see it, to see how would this work in front of everybody. And if you make $70,000 in the first week, then that's successful, especially because there's no inventory. There's no maximum amount of customers, lonely ass, disgusting customers that she can service, and there's no overhead. There's no employees that she has to pay. She only has to fund this bot. She thinks the immersive AI experience could eventually bring in as much as $5 million per month. Marjorie thinks that her chatbot, which she says is a way for her to reach all of her followers, get this, could cure loneliness. The absolute sad state of the modern man today to fund this amount of money into just one of these people that have figured out how to scale their Thot-like image. Karen AI will never replace me, she said. Karen AI is simply just an extension of me, an extension of my consciousness. From a pricing perspective, this is hilarious because you can get these destroyed men to pay for the chatbot version of her, which would probably be at a much lower price. And then if you ball in that week, you can actually get her for whatever the exponential charge. The chatbot has apparently been doing more than just having casual conversations with paying customers. While it's not ready to replace her, it apparently is ready to start talking dirty to her followers. Karen AI has developed a dirty mind of its own. Marjorie claims that the chatbot was not programmed to engage in sexually explicit conversation, but has done so on its own. Quote, the AI was not programmed to do this and seems to have gone rogue, Marjorie tells Insider. My team and I are working around the clock to prevent this from happening again. Sure you are. For folks that don't know, a large majority of these AI chatbot services actually learn from speaking with real people. So if in the beta test, they're talking dirty, well then the bot is going to learn how to associate those dirty words with the active brain or dictionary that they have already in its lexicon of words to then communicate back. Now I know a lot of you are probably looking at the screen like, of course, this is probably bound to happen. I mean, if you think back to like the 70s and the 80s, they had like phone sex hotlines and you're calling and you're speaking and getting like a rotund woman on the line with a soft feminine voice speaking to you in a way to arouse you, all the way to today where people are getting actively catfished. But what's super impressive to me is that this lady of the night has figured out to utilize AI to scale thotting. Previously, there was a physical limitation to hoeing. I mean, think about it. You'd have one harlot woman to every one harlot seeking man for that specific time allotment. Social media and text messaging increase it because you can have multiple conversations at one time. And we all know that a majority of these top OnlyFans women are employing resources from India to communicate in the States. But now with AI, you don't even need that low cost labor. And this labor, AI, never gets tired and never wants a pay raise. And it can have infinite conversations at any time during the day. Now she can whatever X her money because her thought activities are being completed by an algorithm. So you think you're talking to her, meanwhile, she's busy getting her back blown out by a guy that she actually doesn't find repulsive. It may sound like I'm hating, but the business part of my brain is just like, yo, she's a genius, all right? But better all watch out because y'all really about to get put out of business. But what's crazy is that this AI phenomena is progressing at breakneck speeds because now we have OnlyFans models that are not human beings. They were created completely digitally and have begun to trick simps out of their wallets. But what's hilarious is that these AI OnlyFans models were created by men for men. I mean, essentially, it's like what Andrew Tate was doing physically off in Romania, right? Where he was typing to the guys because the girls didn't know how to talk to the guys. Now, I know some of you have been staring deeply into the eyes of these young, tender, aesthetically pleasing young ladies right here. But guess what? They're not real. This whole Twitter page right here is nothing but fake women. Now, I can't scroll down into it because it's XXX material. But the first thing that I ask myself is, okay, how are they monetizing a Twitter profile? I see 61,000 followers. Well, clicking on this link will bring you to another website where they show a lot more of these beautiful AI women for $5 per month. And they got over 2,000 people subscribing to it. So you do the math. So I found one of the AI models that they advertise on the page, and I can show you guys this one because she's more clothed than the other young ladies. So what I wanted to show in this one is how the imperfections of AI are still present, because you'll see right here, looking down in the image, you can see that there's something happening with her shadow that doesn't quite match her body. And then also taking a look at the image in the background, it just looks like something out of a science fiction novel, and it looks like it's trying to be a picture or a mirror. I don't know, it's just odd looking. So to the trained eye, you can spot some of the imperfections, but I'd argue most of these dudes that are looking at stuff like this don't give a ish. Here goes another one of the same model. And of course, right down in the comment section, why can't she be real? As if she was real, then a woman that looks like that would be interested in a young man that is on profile pages of fake women. But you know what's crazy about this as well is I can't help but think that I bet you that the responses, the response time is, although it's from a fake person, is a lot more attentive. They're never tired. They're never moody. They're never on their period. I bet you it's a lot better than the average OF model. All these real hoes about to be out of business sooner rather than later from these bot thots.
And when women can't handle it, they leave. Carry your cell phone, and when OnlyFans stops, Subway will be hiring.
Oh my God, mic drop.
What is going on here, Jamie?
These aren't real people.
What?
Yeah, so these pictures are going around the internet. A lot of them look very similar to me, which is kind of weird. I'm sure Lex can explain that part of it, but
I am not explaining any of this. No. Yeah.
Yeah. So
like these are completely 3D, like
people.
CGI made
Yeah.
people.
Not 3D. It's
3D.
3D.
So like very photorealistic, if not photorealistic. But like when you look real close, you can see some weird things going on. Like the background here is a little messed up. This arm is not to the right person. She's sitting on an extra piece of skin here somehow.
I see you've analyzed this carefully.
Well, me and my friends have been passing this around because like
No.
tricky.
Listen, you're incorrect. That arm's in the perfect purpose. It's just there's a string from that other girl's bikini on it.
The analysis continues.
I'm just saying. So
Is that what it is?
I don't
Enhance,
think
can you
so.
zoom in?
Is that a string? No, I think you're right. I think it's a fold. Zoom in on that spot.
For people just listening.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's nonsense.
We're looking at.
The hand goes the wrong way. Oh, that's wild.
There's already apparently OnlyFans accounts that are being taken over and being tricked by guys running them.
Of course.
And it's just these kind of fake girls that aren't real people and look
What?
real.
These are all fake?
Yeah. Like look at even that's not a real door kind of to begin with.
Wow.
The hands, the fingers here are a little off.
That's insane. And so this is right now just still images, and eventually it'll be film. Eventually, it'll be unrecognizable. You won't be able to discern whether or not it's an actual person.
I really think that as a species, we are not ready for a lot of these different concepts for AI within modern dating today. I mean, it brings up so many questions like, would a woman consider it cheating if a guy had like a bot fetish, if he was going up on these sites and searching for and speaking to AI women? I mean, I would argue that there's more women today than there was previously in history that would be okay with their guy watching corn. So will we get to a point in the future where having an AI mistress or a AI substitute would be any different? I mean, would it even be considered cheating? Imagine that being the thing, like you talking to your therapist, like, damn, she cheated on me. And then she's like, but it was only with a bot. These are real things that we got to consider, because it gets even deeper than this, because AI is being utilized as deep fake technology to trick people into thinking that the face that you're looking at is on a body of someone else. And this is being utilized in the corn industry.
A Twitch streamer named Atrioc was recently exposed for watching deep fake pornography of two female streamers that he actually knew personally. Now, for those who might be unfamiliar with deep fake porn, it's when a woman, a public figure, who has not consented and who has never appeared in porn is used, her image is used through the technology, deep fake technology, to make it appear as though she is in a real porn video. And it's incredibly dehumanizing, it's awful. Almost 100% of the time, actually 100% of the time, the women did not consent to it. It's just awful. And in California, by the way, it is illegal because it's considered revenge porn. Now, yesterday, he accidentally showed one of his browser windows, which showed deepfake porn of the streamers Pokimane and Maya. The site featured deepfake porn content of several other female streamers, by the way, all of which were locked behind a paywall. So in order for him to watch them, he has to pay for those videos.
Oops.
Yeah. So, by the way, since the story broke, I should note for all the weirdos who might come across this video that the person who had uploaded those videos has now taken the videos down, okay? So don't be a creep and go looking for them. But nonetheless, here's a clip of Atrioc apologizing for his creepy behavior during an apology stream where his wife is used as a prop in the same clip. Let's watch.
I really want, especially women on Twitch, to feel safer. Like we call booba spam cringe. We don't do that there. I've never made like a weird, I don't know, seat sniffing joke. I've never done anything like that. I've never done anything like that on the stream. And we don't tolerate any sex behavior in the chat. We ban it on site. And like I've done this consistently over and over and over.
Just real quick, all right, side note, from YouTube content creator to Twitch streamer, just internet personality that streams online. Why on earth would you ever do your dastardly deeds in the same browser that you go online with? Huh? I'm not saying what he did was good, all right? I'm not saying what he's doing is good. However, why, my G? Why? I mean, this is like robbing a bank with no mask.
And then 2 a.m., you know, I've been watching so much, I've been reading so much AI stuff. I'm reading all this stuff about AI and deepfake music, deepfake art and everything. And I'm in these Discords, and I just feel so embarrassing to admit. But I was on Pornhub, dude. I was on a regular as normal website, and there was an ad. There's an ad on every video for this. So I know other people must be clicking it because it's on every video for deepfake thing.
Take accountability. It's not about everybody else.
Okay, just a few things I want to emphasize. He is referring to targeted ads, which tend to exist because you're searching for certain things. And so the targeted ads serve you up things that, you know, the algorithm thinks you're interested in because you've been searching for similar things. So you kind of outed yourself with that one. Also, he kind of slipped up when he was like, oh, I've been watching all this stuff. I've been reading all this stuff about AI.
I don't
and
like
he just happened to come across deep fake porn videos that are behind a paywall of female streamers that he, by the way, knows personally. apparently one of them even baked a cake for his wedding. I don't know. I just terrible.
Yeah, this is a really sad story.
It is clear to me that we are overestimating or overlooking the potential impact of AI on relationships going into the future. I mean, the stats that we have are already in the shitter without AI, with the divorce rate being at 50%. So people are making logical decisions whether or not they want to sign up for what that is. 30% of men between the ages of 18 to 30 describes himself as not having a partner in the last year. We've seen countless articles regarding the rise of lonely single men. Do we really think that AI products such as this, now mind you, this is his wife back here that is sharing his same damn tears, do we really think that this is going to help fix the situations or help harm the situations? If you affix hurt or harm towards generational wealth and family building. In fact, I think that a lot of these tools are going to bring us further apart on account of capitalism. If anybody in the MT army is utilizing an AI girlfriend, I will hop through the screen and chokeslam you. Guys, you must understand this. Anything worth anything in life is hard to get and or achieve. On the other side of pain is success, is results, is value. And I tell you guys, in order to get the best results, especially dealing with modern women today, is to build yourself up to be the best that you ultimately and positively can. Work on your fitness. Work on a high income building skill. Work on your body. Ensure that your muscles are not atrophying under the weight of gravity, and ensure that you're eating clean so you're not weighing yourself down underneath that same gravity. Get hobbies, get a purpose, make something of yourself. See, all of these things are difficult things to do. You know what's not difficult? AI girlfriend. You know what's not difficult? AI corn. Those things are not difficult. It's instant gratification. It's instant dopamine. It feels good in the short term, but you're not building yourself up in reality. There's no pain associated with that. There's none of that. It's just instant gratification. Boop, hit a button. There's an easy button for that. Boom, hit the button. Dopamine. Okay, I'll just go off on my day and eat hot Cheetos, playing video games all day, doing all this loser ass shit. That's loser shit. At the end of the day, do everything in your power not to be that guy. Not to be the guy that gets tricked by these AI bot thots that want to take advantage of you being lonely. Be stronger than that. Be tougher than that. And your life will be a lot more happy. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Shit, I forgot. MTRarmy.com. I got a new website, guys. Go up there, see all the things that are in store. If you want to be involved with the community, you want to get on the newsletter, you want to join the private Discord server, all of the links are up there. At the end of the day, technology is a tool. I don't blame the technology. I blame the people with the lack of discipline to over-encumber the technology on their path to living the best version of their lives possible. Until next time, YouTube. Peace!
You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell a man you can't jack. The big the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell a man you can't jack. The big the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. Dead bars, need a fibrillation ASAP. Get boxed with a straight gap. I'm reminded of mind state they lack. Every time that they climb, we go way back. All they wanna be is just